How y'all doing today? Welcome to class with Jackson Parker. Here is my board right here. We're gonna go over WrestleMania 35. So WrestleMania 35, the matches we see right on the board right here. WrestleMania 35. All right, so WrestleMania 35. What matches are we gonna see so far? Now we're gonna get possibly Seth versus Brock. I'll write that down. So we got Seth versus Brock. If Roman Reigns were to get added to the match, how would you feel about that? So what if it was Seth versus Brock versus Roman? Seth versus Brock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 35. Is it fishy to me that Roman Reigns is cleared to wrestle like that? I wonder. Seth Rollins. I mean, do you want to see Roman Reigns become the Universal Champion again? And after he got over from getting over leukemia, that kind of thing, it's just kind of fishy to me. Maybe it's just me saying that. I don't have to believe what I'm saying, whatever. But Seth versus Roman. I don't know. I don't know what role Roman Reigns is going to play at WrestleMania 35, honestly. But we'll see. So we're probably going to get. It's going to be Becky versus Ronda versus Charlotte. This match is going to happen also. Becky versus Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey. It's going to happen as well. Triple threat match. Don't mind it. Be right back. Yeah. It's going to be the main event right there. The main event is Becky Lynch versus Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. I mean, I won't mind it. I don't mind the triple threat match. Might be a real good match. Is it main event worthy of WrestleMania 35? In my opinion, I don't think so. I think Seth versus Brock should main event because the title's more. I mean, I don't care about the women's title. The women's title is not what's important. It's more about the divas are getting more over. The women's title doesn't matter as much. Whatever. But yeah. So Seth versus Brock, Becky versus Ronda versus Charlotte. That's another match. They are teasing Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. They're teasing that match. I don't mind that match either. That might be a pretty good match. AJ Styles, he already ended his feud with Daniel Bryan, I think. Randy Orton, they're teasing on SmackDown. Randy Orton saying, yeah, whatever. Kind of, I don't know exactly what he said. But Randy Orton versus AJ Styles, third generation superstar versus AJ Styles is a match we've never seen before. And Randy Orton did RKO AJ Styles out of nowhere and cost him his opportunity. I wouldn't mind that match. What do you guys think? AJ Styles versus Randy Orton, good match, bad match? I don't know about that. So we'll see what happens from there. Can you guys read that pretty well? Yeah, you can read it all right. All right, so Randy Orton versus AJ Styles. Now let's see. Daniel Bryan. Miz versus Shane McMahon. The Miz versus Shane McMahon's another match for WrestleMania. Miz and Shane McMahon are gonna have a title shot against the Usos at Fastlane. The Miz's dad's gonna be there, play some part of it. Probably get in a big old fight, and his dad will try to stop him, etc. I don't think that Shane and the Miz are going to WrestleMania as tag team champions. So the Miz versus Shane McMahon is the most likely to happen. It's kind of a weird storyline, doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But it could be a pretty decent match, So Miz versus Shane McMahon. Oh yeah. Batista versus Triple H. We got Batista versus Triple H. Probably going to happen too. Now, actually, Batista excited me a little bit. I'm actually excited Batista's going to be part of WrestleMania. Maybe you don't like that idea, whatever you think is kind of silly, but I'm actually happy Batista's going to be part of WrestleMania. So Batista versus Triple H, not a horrible idea. Not a bad idea at all. I don't mind that too much. Um, Batista returned, attacked Ric Flair on his birthday. Batista called out Triple H. Says, you did this. You have your attention now, and then disappeared somewhere. So Batista versus Triple H. Say it's gonna be no. Some say it's gonna be no holds barred. That might happen, etc. All right. So the first list we got Seth versus Brock, Becky versus Ronda versus Charlotte, Randy Orton versus AJ Styles, The Miz versus Shane McMahon, and Batista versus Triple H. Oh yeah. All right. So that's the first one, two, three. That's the first 5 matches I could think of. All right, now let's go to some other matches they could possibly do if they want to do it anyways. I don't know what role Dean Ambrose is going to play in all this, honestly. What he's going to do, you know. Some say it's going to be Cien Almas versus Rey Mysterio. It's another possibility. And a mask versus hair match. Cien Almas versus Rey Mysterio mask versus hair. So I guess the Rey Mysterio Buddy Murphy idea is not going to happen, but these guys have been feuding a lot. Del Rio and Rey Mysterio had a rivalry back in 2010, 11, I think, and Del Rio won. But mask versus hair. I've seen Rey Mysterio with his mask in WCW. It doesn't matter too much. That might be all right. Let's see. R-Truth is the United States champion. I don't know about the Intercontinental title. Who's the Intercontinental champion right now? I think Bobby. Is it Finn Balor? Yeah, Finn Balor. So Finn Balor is the Intercontinental champion. And Pro Gamer, subscribe to his channel. You know he's good. Finn Balor. What is Finn Balor going to do at WrestleMania? Who should Finn Balor face? Besides Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor versus who? Who would be a good opponent for Finn Balor at WrestleMania? WrestleMania 35. Finn Balor's the Intercontinental Champion, so who's he going to face? Not Bobby Lashley. I don't want to see that again. Who on Raw has value? Who on Raw has value to face Finn Balor? I don't even know. I don't even know who Finn Balor should face at WrestleMania 35, but I know he's the IC champion. We have R-Truth, the US champion. So I'm right. IC here, US, R-Truth. So Aleister Black and Ricochet are a tag team right now. I don't know what Finn Balor versus Ricochet would be good. Finn Balor versus Aleister Black would be really good. I don't think R-Truth's gonna make it to WrestleMania as champion unless I'm wrong about that. That's a good idea though. I would love to see Finn Balor versus Johnny Gargano, but I think Johnny Gargano is gonna stay on NXT and become the NXT champion. So I don't know. Tommaso Ciampa, Gargano got other plans for WrestleMania season, so I think Ricochet would be good. I'm gonna put Ricochet. Finn Balor versus Ricochet. Yeah, right. R-Truth, I don't know who R-Truth's gonna face or who's gonna be US champion. I know that the Usos are tag champions. They're gonna beat Shane McMahon, The Miz at Fastlane. You want a Leo Rush to win? Hey, everybody wanted Kofi Kingston to be WWE champions. Everybody wants something different. I mean, that reminds me. So would you mind this so much? Kevin Owens is gonna face Daniel Bryan at Fastlane. So we got, it's a rumored match, Kofi versus Bryan, WWE title. So we got Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. Kofi Kingston lost to Daniel Bryan at Elimination Chamber. So, as Kofi Kingston, what if Kofi Kingston became the WWE Champion at WrestleMania 35? How would you feel about that? Kofi Kingston, your new WWE Champion. And New Day breaks up or whatever. The night after WrestleMania, a lot of questions to be answered. We're getting Batista versus Triple H. That's a promise. I don't know if I take the WWE Championship seriously anymore, but right here. They're going to add Kevin Owens to the match versus KO. So, that's actually not a bad idea. Where's Sammy's? I guess Sami Zayn is still injured. But also, there's going to be a few pre-show matches at WrestleMania. So we'll see. So, we're going to get KO versus Kofi versus Bryan. Kofi versus KO versus Bryan. Would that be, are you talking about WrestleMania or Fastlane? What direction are you talking about? You mean going to WrestleMania, these three? Sounds like a very weak main event. I like Kevin Owens. I actually like Kevin Owens. But this here, I don't know. I'm indifferent about it, I guess you could say. He's been a Universal Champion. Kofi's the underdog. Bryan's the champion for the WWE title. KO versus Kofi versus Bryan, WrestleMania. What do you think about that? Would you be happy with that? Now we're getting Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar, and possibly Roman Reigns will be in the match. Oh, so Sami Zayn is cleared. Okay. Sami Zayn is cleared, and they don't know what to do with him. They should have Sami Zayn become the United States champion. They need to give Sami Zayn the title. Make Sami Zayn the I don't care. WrestleMania 35, R-Truth versus Sami Zayn, I would be okay with that. It's one of those matches where, whatever. Give Sami Zayn a title. I like Sami Zayn too, so. But yeah, so it sounds like we're going to have a bunch of triple threat matches at WrestleMania. That's basically it. So, is this going to be a WrestleMania where we're going to have 3 triple threat main events? We're going to have 3 triple threat main events. We're going to have, we're going to have Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar. Even though Roman Reigns, he had to drop the title. He does deserve a rematch for the title. I think it's fishy. That he's cleared, and that's just my opinion. But we're going to have possibly that as a match. Becky versus Charlotte versus Ronda Rousey is another triple threat match. And Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan. I don't want to see 3 triple threat matches at WrestleMania. I'm not into fatal 4-way triple threat matches. I'm not into that kind of thing. It's my opinion, though. Don't gotta take my word on it. Just my opinion. But yeah. Put Dean Ambrose in the match. So you want to see a fatal four-way match? You want to see Dean Ambrose versus Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. Do you like Dean Ambrose? Do you want Dean Ambrose to stay in the WWE, or would you rather see Dean Ambrose go to All Elite Wrestling and do something there? I don't think the WWE is going to use Dean Ambrose right, anyways. That's the way I see it. I don't think they're going to use him right. Yes and no. You do and you don't like him. Let's see. Who else do we have here? Who else? They're gonna have another Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Mojo Rawley, don't know what he's gonna be doing. Have no clue. China's in the Hall of Fame because of DX. We couldn't just put China in the Hall of Fame. I'm not happy about that. Now, on the topic of AEW. Now you're fine, Justin. You're good. Now, on the topic of AEW. All Elite Wrestling. Dean Ambrose and All Elite Wrestling. Does All Elite Wrestling have a chance against the WWE? WrestleMania 35. Is it looking good? Do you agree with it? What do you think? So, you don't think it has a chance, Justin? Probably don't. You might be right. Imagine WrestleMania being this. Kenny Omega versus Brock Lesnar. What if that was the WrestleMania main event? Would you pay to see that? Did you want to see that match? Is this? You say no? You don't want to see Kenny Omega versus Brock Lesnar? Kenny Omega. What if Kenny Omega became the Universal Champion at WrestleMania 35? You don't think so, Justin? Yeah. No. Alright, that was worth a shot. Kenny Omega's not your thing. Now, we're gonna get... What if we get Roman versus Seth versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal title. Roman versus Seth versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship. Would you mind the triple threat match? You want to see that? Yeah. I feel like Seth versus Brock would be more interesting. Is Kenny Omega's a kick-out machine? Yeah, he is. Kenny Omega's a dangerous wrestler. You know what I wanted to see at WrestleMania? You know what made me happy? And you may not agree with this at all, but AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar, Part 2 for the Universal Championship. Put AJ Styles on Raw. AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar, number 2. I would not have minded this match. I like their match at Survivor Series. This would be a good match. And, because, AJ Styles, he's with facing. Yeah. So you like AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar too for the Universal title. I think this would be a good match. Here's the problem though. Daniel Bryan just defeated him. So if this was the main event for WrestleMania, I'd watch it. I'd be more happy. Maybe it's just me, but I'd be happy with AJ versus Brock Lesnar. AJ Styles wins the Royal Rumble, goes to Raw, and becomes the contender to face Brock Lesnar and become the new Universal Champion at WrestleMania 35. That would be cool. I think that would be awesome. Even though they already had a match, even though it's already been seen, WrestleMania is the stage for this caliber of a match. Both these guys, New Japan Pro Wrestling World Champions. Both these guys, big stars in the wrestling industry. Both these guys can put on a pretty decent match. That was one thing. That's what I wanted to see. Who do you think's better, AJ Styles or Seth Rollins? So, Brock Lesnar doesn't have a whole lot of hard one. But what if you got this? Roman versus Brock. Roman versus Brock Part 4. What if that was the main event? Would you? I think Roman Reigns and Brock have decent matches. Roman Reigns versus Brock Part 4. Kinda. Huh. You know what's funny? You know what my favorite Roman versus Brock match was? It was WrestleMania 31. Brock versus Roman 31 main event, even though Seth Rollins cashed in. So Brock versus Roman at WrestleMania 31, that was actually a good match. I thought their match at WrestleMania 34 was very disappointing. I thought it could have been better. I thought Brock just kind of like squashed him. It didn't much of a match to me. I feel like Roman, I feel like their match was just so much better a few years ago than it was now, in my opinion. Hmm. What about? Here's the idea. The idea was this for WrestleMania 35 before everything happened was The Rock was The Rock versus Roman Reigns. The Rock versus Roman Reigns was the original idea. Hmm. You mean do what they did with John Cena in 2008? Have John Cena return after he gets injured and win? The Rock versus Roman Reigns. This was the original idea. I don't know if The Rock would have gone through with it, but it was their idea. This was the idea, but I didn't want to do that. Mm. Okay. Tell you what, guys. I'm going to take you back in history. Let's go back to WrestleMania 22. WrestleMania 22 was Ray versus Orton versus Angle. So, WrestleMania 22 to me was a really lame WrestleMania. I didn't like WrestleMania 22 personally. You might have liked it. I didn't like that WrestleMania. I thought WrestleMania 22 was a huge step down. 23 was okay, but they could have had more matches. WrestleMania 24 was so much better. But WrestleMania 22 was Rey Mysterio versus Randy Orton versus Kurt Angle. And Rey Mysterio became the world champion. Now they want to do Kofi Kingston versus Kevin Owens versus Daniel Bryan for the championship. Brings back these vibes to me. Rey Mysterio versus Orton versus Angle. And that's when Rey Mysterio got that huge push. You know, got a huge push, and it's kind of how it was because Eddie Guerrero passed away, and he wanted to win it for him, type of thing. You know, but then Rey Mysterio's career kind of went a little downhill from there. But that's what they're doing. They're trying to, you know, do that same concept, but make Kofi Kingston the ultimate underdog. Now, so I got another question for you guys. Kofi. Should Kofi come to WrestleMania and New Day song or SOS song? Here's the topic. Kofi Kingston, New Day song or SOS song? What do you think? What's your opinion? Does he need the New Day theme for his big match or SRS? SOS, I mean SRS. SOS. SOS. Yeah. SOS. It's a good one. The New Day theme, everyone wants the SOS song. How would you feel if he came out in the New Day song at WrestleMania with Big E and Xavier Woods? How would you feel about that? Would you be disappointed? I'd be disappointed. I'd be like, come on, SOS. Now, honestly, if I've been the biggest fan of Kofi Kingston, you know why I wasn't the biggest fan of Kofi Kingston before? Because back in the day, he would just constantly win the United States and Intercontinental Championship, and he's almost a Grand Slam champion, if you think about it. He's been a tag champion, he's been a United States champion, and he's been...
Kofi Kingston is a king. He is the number one. He is the all-time athletic just factor that we have in the WWE right now.
Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston.
I'm saying New Day theme or SOS theme. You know,
Definitely feeling New Day.
New Day, does New Day rock?
New Day does rock.
But he says Kofi Kingston. So Kofi Kingston should he become? Who's that? He's funny. Oh, this is
Kofi Kingston is the one factor we have in the WWE right now that has got the whole entire world thrusting their hips toward America.
There's a topic. Should we do Roman Reigns? Put Roman Reigns in the main event to face Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins.
Absolutely not.
He doesn't want Roman Reigns in the main event.
I don't think Roman Reigns should be petting your neighbor's dog.
Exactly.
I don't think Roman Reigns should be out here even talking to trees. He does not deserve to do such.
Yeah, leukemia didn't help him. Got him over.
Exactly.
You think it's fishy though that his leukemia is gone and he has his hair on his head? Why? He's asking you why.
So,
Roman Reigns.
It's just simple math. 2 + 2 = chair. Kofi Kingston is the biggest athletic factor in WWE, and Roman Reigns should not be petting your neighbor's dog.
Yeah.
Eat your fucking veggies.
All right, now on the topic of something. Okay, the women's main event. Okay. Ronda versus Becky versus Charlotte. Okay, so Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. Boom, boom, boom. I may be a Kofi Kingston shirt. I'm going to wear it next video. But yeah, Ronda Rousey, well, it's going to be coming to mail soon. But yeah, Ronda Rousey versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair. You know, I didn't want Charlotte in the match, in my personal opinion, but I think that it should have been Becky versus Ronda Rousey. But here's what doesn't make sense. Becky Lynch lost to Asuka at the Royal Rumble, and now Becky Lynch can beat Ronda Rousey. Okay. I mean, Becky Lynch won the Royal Rumble. I didn't want her in the match. I wanted it to be one-on-one. Becky versus Ronda Rousey. Charlotte Flair could have faced Asuka at WrestleMania and Charlotte versus Asuka #2. Vince McMahon's been screwing everything up lately. first taking Kofi Kingston's title shot away from him, and now just giving Charlotte a title match. I don't get it. Becky versus Ronda Rousey would have been a good match. They could have told a good story. But now Charlotte Flair's in the match, and I don't like these triple threat match ideas. Okay, Ronda versus Becky versus Charlotte. I just don't know how to. I wanted it just to be this. Becky versus. I gotta put a Y there. Ronda versus Becky Lynch. Becky then Kofi. Yeah, but it should be Ronda versus Becky Lynch. That would have been fine. And then they could have done Charlotte versus Asuka 2. They could have done this. Raw. SmackDown. Raw and SmackDown. You know what pisses me off? That Asuka lost to Mandy Rose. Asuka got beat by Randy Rose and Carmella. Asuka was undefeated for a while now. Now they give us. This would have been fine. I would have been happy with this. Ronda versus Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair versus Asuka, Part 2. That would have been fine. I wouldn't have minded that. That would have been cool. They could have put Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose or any of those SmackDown women in the battle Battle Royal thingy. They didn't want to call it the China Memorial Battle Royal or the Women's Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal because they can't put all the women on one show. But these are the top women of the company right now. That's what I'm saying, Justin. I mean, this would have been fine. Ronda versus Becky, Charlotte versus Asuka Part 2. What do you think about Charlotte versus Asuka Part 2? How do you feel about that? Would you have minded Charlotte versus Asuka 2? Do you not want to see that match again? But the thing is, Asuka wins this time. Charlotte Asuka Part 2. You don't mind that? You like that? You like that. It's good. I would not have minded that. I would have even watched this match. I would have even watched it. You know what? You don't like Charlotte versus Asuka? Becky, Ronda versus Becky. That's fine. All right. All right. So, let's mark that off then. So, oh wait, Charlotte should win. Okay, Charlotte should beat Asuka twice. Yeah. That's your opinion. I think Asuka should win, but who knows? Okay, now. Hey, do you like the clipboard idea? You like this idea? All right, now, also, yeah, we'll talk about another topic. Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy, the Cruiserweight champion, he's going to probably be in the pre-show like he was he wasn't in the pre-show. But Buddy Murphy, what direction are they going to go with him? I like Buddy Murphy. Buddy Murphy's okay. I wanted to do Buddy Murphy versus Rey Mysterio. Yeah, maybe. How about Buddy Murphy? Now, Sasha and Bayley. No, okay. You know what? I want to see. Let me think. Who'd be a good challenger for Sasha and Bayley at WrestleMania 35? Sasha and Bayley. No, let's go to that topic right now. The women's tag titles are actually kind of interesting. See their appearance on NXT. So let's talk about Sasha, Bayley. I don't want to see Sasha and Bayley versus Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka at WrestleMania. I don't really want to see that match. I think that'd be dumb. So Sasha and Bayley, who'd be a good? How about Sasha and Bayley versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville at WrestleMania 35? That might be all right. Yeah, I'll write that down. So versus Mandy and Sonya. How about that? Yeah, all right, that might be okay too. How about Sasha Bailey versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville? WrestleMania 35 for the women's tag titles. What do you think? Okay, good, bad? Don't really care. Hmm. Don't know. That'd be okay. All right, yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Nia Jax and Tamina Snuka can be in the Battle Royal, but this would be better for WrestleMania. I'm really impressed with Sonya Deville. Sonya Deville is one of my favorites right now. Sonya Deville, I think, has potential to be a women's champion. Sonya Deville, to me, is a whole package. She can talk pretty well. She's a good wrestler, has a good gimmick. But I hope her being gay doesn't mess up anything. Because when you're gay, that might screw you. Finn Balor close to everybody. But Sonya Deville, I like her. I think she's good. I think she's real good. Main event, Ronda versus Becky. Yeah, maybe. I guess Buddy Murphy will just face a random opponent. But yeah. Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Sasha and Bailey. Yeah, Becky should win, yeah. Becky should win, yeah. But I got a feeling, though, Vince McMahon might change his mind about it. You know how he is. Vince McMahon, okay, understand this, Vince. Big guys need to be champions. Big guys are always champions, like Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage, Andre the Giant, um, Yokozuna, you know, the Four Horsewoman reunite. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be actually pretty cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But yeah, guys. So Sasha and Bailey versus Mandy and Sonya, good match. Buddy Murphy needs a good challenger. Buddy Murphy, who should he face? I wanted to do Buddy Murphy versus Rey Mysterio. That'd be a good match. That'd be a 5-star match. That's what I was talking about. Versus Buddy Murphy versus Rey Mysterio. What do you think? Buddy Murphy, Rey Mysterio. My idea, but this isn't gonna happen. But I thought it'd be a good idea. I don't think Andre is gonna be a cruiserweight champion. He's not a cruiserweight. I mean, he might be. I don't know how much he weighs, but Buddy Murphy versus Rey Mysterio might be all right. Cien Almas is a cruiserweight. Oh, no, he's not. All right, no, that's not gonna happen. So let's forget about that. Let's forget about the match. All right. So here's another question. Here's another question. What if Mustafa Ali didn't get injured? I think they're saving Seth versus AJ for another time. They could have had AJ. That's why they could have put AJ Styles on Raw. Seth versus AJ. That'd be a good match. I think Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles is almost as good as Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Maybe not on the same level, but a pretty good match. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Finn Balor guy. Can you tell I'm a Finn Balor guy? I like Finn Balor. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, WrestleMania will be what it is. But hey guys, thank you guys for watching and joining my thing. I'm gonna go have fun tonight. Number 2 would be good. I like Finn Balor if you could tell. I'll see you guys later. See y'all.